He said, when you get out, remember me. Joseph forgot him. He forgot Joseph. And he feels forgotten. He feels abandoned. And there's nothing like wrestling with the insecurity of abandonment. Sometimes abandonment feels like abuse. I don't want to get real, it's too early. Sometimes abandonment feels like abuse. I did everything I could do to help you, and then you gonna turn around and act like I'm the problem? I helped you in every way I could help you, and the moment that you got up, you act like I was the person that was in the way. The devil is a lie. I'm not going to sit here and self-analyze myself because you didn't know how to handle me. Sometimes abandonment feels like abuse. You got to discern that abandonment is not abuse. Don't interpersonalize it. Don't take it in. Don't take it in. Don't take it in. You sitting up at night losing sleep and losing weight and losing food and losing stuff and losing money. Trying, what did I do? When did I do? You ain't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. Sometimes God will let you feel like you've been forgotten. Because if he let them remember you when you wanted to be remembered, they'd have got the credit. So when friends forget, God gives you faith for your future. When friends forget, God say, good. Now you'll stop looking for them to get you out, and you'll start looking for me to get you out. God said, if I'd have let them do it when you wanted them to do it, you'd have gave them the glory. But since you felt forgotten, how many of you know that you felt forgotten before, but God knew your address? I need you to give God a praise and show somebody that's in that season that God did not forget about them. I find somebody and tell them, God didn't forget, God didn't forget, God didn't forget. You might be stuck in that cubicle, but God gon' remember. You might be stuck on that block, but God gon' remember. You might be stuck in that zip code, but God gon' remember. God will never forget. Your praise is encouraging somebody right now. Your praise is encouraging somebody right now. Your praise is encouraging somebody right now, because there's somebody that woke up this morning that they feel forgotten, but your praise is reminding them that God never forgets. You get insecure. You get insecure when friends forget. You get insecure when somebody promised you something and then they forget. You start going, well, I thought that if I did this, they would do that. Well, God, well, what am I doing here? Well, why did you send me here if you weren't going? Well, why did you, if they was going to develop amnesia, then why did you do it? Why, if they wasn't going to do what they promised, then why did you do it? And God said, because I don't forget. And until you change your focus from your friends to your faith, then you ain't going to be remembered. When friends forget, God gives you faith. God gives you faith when friends forget. God gives you faith when friends forget. And the moment you put your focus back on God, then he causes them to remember. That's why you can't put your mouth on somebody in a hard season. Because the same person that God will let forget, he'll make them remember. know why they acting like that. I can't stand them. And you forget that the same person that God let forget has the same power to remember. So when you don't understand a season, keep your mouth off that season. Because the same person that'll forget you got the power to bless you. And you don't know when God's going to flip the script and make that person remember you. "41 and 9 says, then the chief cupbearer said to Pharaoh, today I am reminded of my shortcoming. Ain't nobody remind him but God. Ain't it somehow God is the same God that'll make them forget and the same God that'll make them remember? What are honest people that forgot you owe somebody money? You're lying, but anyway. And then while you was up, you remember, oh, I do owe you some money. And then you reach in your pocket and go and pay them and say, because I made your way, to add a little interest to it. And even though they was mad because you forgot they needed it more when you gave it to them than they did had you remember. Today, I am reminded of my shortcomings. The Holy Ghost brought it to his remembrance. Today, I forgot what I told you. Oh yeah. I do know this one guy. See, you thought that God was delaying you, but he was preserving you. You thought God was forgetting about you, but it just wasn't your time yet. See, the way God works is he creates a problem that needs you. See, had the friend remember when you wanted them to remember, it would have got you out of prison, but it wouldn't have put you in purpose. It would have got you out of the season, but it would have just let you hanging around. But what God put in you is too important to just be hanging around. See, God only brings your name up when you need it the most. So what God does is he hides you. You thought he was forgetting about you, but really he was hiding you.